what? I'm not talking about Uma Musume. I'm talking about Malenia, Blade of Miquella. And let me get one. And Blood. Okay, let me get two. Oh, I forgot these have been released. You know, Toyo, I love my Elden Ring. I've got some cheap stuff here actually. The Tigrex, that's super cheap as well. Right guys, and we're back. Finally, Malenia and Blood are released. And here we are, finally having her on the forefront here. And I can open it for you guys in this video. So this one is the Figuarts Mini 146 and Blood the Half-Wolf is 147, as you can see on the top right hand corner. Here I've got mine at Yellow Submarine at 18% off on the first day. On the side, these look pretty good. Displayed here after being removed from the box. So I'll do that in just a moment. And on the back, because Blood was displayed, so essentially there's a barcode, and on the right you can see the usual simple instructions as to the maneuverability and joints, etc. for the figure for Malenia, and also this is on the other side as well. So without further ado, let's open them up. Alright, this is how you detach the cloak. Let's pull Malenia out. Holy cow, the helmet looks even better. Okay, I want to see the blade. That's the blade. Holy cow. So much sculpted details, yo. Okay, we'll get to that in just a second. Figure out. Head off to remove that film. Ball joint as usual. Then the body. Yeah. Wow. So much details. Okay, we'll get there in just a second. Let me put everything back on first. Usually I like to review with the defaulted setting. As you can see, there is so much amazing sculpt with the wings and also these caps at the center, at the forefront of the helmet. It looks really good. I just love all these sculpted areas. So essentially you can see these wash colors beyond the basic gold that you can see here to give it that extra weathering effect on this figure. And it's even more apparent at the back, as you can see already. These are kind of like the wash colors that you apply onto your Warhammer figures, if you know what I mean, if you've painted those figures when you were a kid. But of course here we can't take the helmet off. They have applied these smaller painted details. There are lots and lots of scars, so this is spray painted on, and some of these are apparent here already. As you can see, the mouth is pretty generic, and the hair is greatly sculpted. It's quite simple. It's got enough hair strands and details for it, and also with the paint job there are gradients of the different darker, more crimson areas at the shadowy bits. So this is what I like as well in terms of details. So far everything for the head I really love. Yes, love, not just like, and we can see it better here after removing her head. And actually we can remove this and check out the cloak. Cloak wise, you can see the furry bits at the top in beige and also at the back. Full cape in the same crimson red color, and what's more is that this printed detail is very finely printed. Silhouette of the Erdtree and also the kind of moon shape surrounding the top, which is really nice. I didn't really see those details in the game, but I mean here we can see it in full, which I appreciate. I really hope they release a non-cute figure. I think down the line we'll eventually get more of these character figures in full form, not these cute forms. Okay, the head just almost fell off. And yeah, the cape looks pretty good, and also the sculpting and the gradients of the cape look really great. Let's move on to the body. Now for the maneuverability, it is very simple, as you can see, with the arms here just up and down, and legs just about, I wouldn't even say 360. Tiny chain piece here. Now for the left arm, we see here lots and lots of sculpted details again. I really love it so much. How did they even do it at the beginning? Like, sculpting such fine details on such a small piece must have taken them ages. Palm gesture is pretty nice and natural, and I really like the overall sculpted armor area for this arm. And for the right arm, we have the kind of normal arm, some piece of her dress, and also some golden chains here as well. The details are okay, not as good as the other side, of course. For the chest area, more details for the clothes, the creases, and the cloth. You can tell it is a very light piece of clothing, all the way from the top to the bottom. As you can see, there's flowing motion, and also there are different gold chains. Okay, some coloring overboard here in gold, and there this is very apparent because it's at the center and forefront, so I can't oversee it, and I really got to pinpoint it for you guys. And on the lines of this gold chain, there are the ruby or crimson circular details here, and goes all the way across to the back as well, which is nice. Now while we're here on the back, there isn't that much details other than the 2 gold chains being hung onto the belt at the back, and also at the back we've got additional details in terms of dress, and also this little grey rim that spans to the front as well, as you can see. Now back to the gold chain piece here. Sculpting is good, I do like it. There's no additional color difference in terms of giving it the extra gradient. Feet wise, the coloring very simple gold, and the sculpting is nice as well. And if I move both feet to the front, you can see more of the sculpting here. Needing to have additional details because you can't really see it and you're not going to pull the legs out. But now the sword we've all fought, or most of us have fought. So this is pretty nice in terms of having these sculpted details on the top part of the sword. As you can kind of see here, it's very fine and granular, and I do think that I'm going to have her carry the sword when I'm displaying her. And for the arm itself, it is identical to the defaulted arm that we have here. So all you gotta do is to put back the shoulder piece and attach it back to the figure. They have updated the packaging, so usually we don't get a separate package for the stands. So this figure is pretty solid in terms of sculpting. Plastic as usual, quality plastic. Once more, we finally get to see the back of the shape and details of the Erdtree printing, and yeah, it's just fantastic to see every detail like this. Thank you. The display one was because of the head. Reserve figure that they have shown me had a really bad head, so I went for this one. Thank you, Toy Shop. Thank you, Yellow Submarine. Let's open this up. This is how you remove Blood's sword. Every time I read the name, I just remember how deep the voice was. Blood. Holy cow, that sword is nice. Look at this thing. It's like Cloud's Buster Sword or Berserk Sword. Let's go the other arm for the sword. Blood. I'm not sure what you guys did to Blood in the game. For me, I kept him. I kept a lot of the characters. So goodbye. Let's remove the head. Oh shit, look at that cape, man. Ho ho ho, all those details. Okay. Oh my gosh. How the hell did they sculpt this thing? Okay, I'm very, very, very impressed so far by this figure. Anyways, let's put the cape back on first and show you guys and review the defaulted settings. Okay, I don't know where to start. There are so much details to this figure. Oh gosh, I love it. Well, let's crack on with the head first. So as you can see, the matte color is very apparent in black. This is intentional, so the eyes stand out more. As you can see, there is this little glossiness to both of the eyes, the smaller one here and the bigger one here, and you can see some of the blue as well. I'm not sure whether you can see it because it's such a small piece. And also the sculpting is pretty nice. The mouth area, the teeth is in beige, and also there are these sculpted details with the teeth side and front, and also with the eyes. Printing is very nicely done behind the gloss, and also for the entire sculpting for the head, the ears and fur, it's all there. It's very, very good. And I'm not sure whether I would like additional colors, for example a lighter charcoal to be applied on here, because I think this is good enough as is. Now moving down to the furry cape of his, there are a lot of color gradients here for the white here, and also this dark purple that syncs with the eye as well. Also this little clip here sculpted nicely and colored nicely as well for Blood. And moving to the back, there are additional details for the fur, and also different areas of white and grey here and there. And at the top, yes, I need to remove it, there are some of the identical bluish purple as well coming all the way to the front. And yes, let's remove this piece. There are so much nice sculpted details even to the rims as well. Very natural, very organic, and for such a small piece I think it's very, very good job that they have done here. Nice. Now for the body, similar to many of you, I have never ever seen the proper forefront of the body. For the chest armor or for the arm armors like this is more or less the only chance that you get to see it, because in the game he's got that cape on. So yeah, I I really do appreciate seeing everything in such fine details. All the sculpted floral motifs, ancient Gothic design applying all over. It's just really amazing. I really love this piece. Also for the arms, same maneuverability, and let's remove one of the arms. So here you can see some of the straps, the shoulder pieces, and it looks just terrific. And also for the elbow area, and the fists are sculpted so nicely as well. Good. Now this appreciation spans down all the way to the waist area. As you can see, these two smaller additional pieces in the same motif, dark charcoal. And moving down, you can see this golden coil area, which is even better than Malenia's silver area because these have additional sculpting and design to it. Now for the feet, the thighs, they carry the same motif because they are essentially part of the same armor, so a lot of floral details here. Not going to go through that again, just see it to appreciate it. And it spans all the way to the back. There are lots of straps, there are the boots as well right there at the bottom. A lot simpler, as you can kind of see here on the side and the front. Not so much details, and I don't think it needs so much details because all the details are applied for the armor from the thigh area to the arms to the waist and on the chest as well. I just really love this, man. Here for the sword, okay, I don't even know where to begin. Another great sculpted piece. Now for the handle, you've got these smaller sculpted details already. Different fine floral designs transcending from the handle all the way to the main body of the sword. And the main body of the sword looks really great as well. As you can see, floral motif extends down to here at the center, and the gold as well, transcending all the way to the tip of the sword, both identical front and back. Now the writing is similar to Malenia, so I am going to compare because Malenia is just next to me. So there you go. The writings are more or less the same or similar. Let's put the sword on blood, shall we? Again, very simple. Pull out the handle, stuff this thing in. Okay, there you go. There is the arm. We'll remove the arm. This one should be easier to remove, yes. Bang that in, and also cape thing. Lastly, the head. Oh, wow. So glad I bought these two figures, man. I haven't been so happy with like a lot of the figures for a while, but this is something really amazing. Okay, gesture-wise, I do like this. Not a lot of maneuverability, as you can see with the elbow. It does its job at carrying the sword as such. Let me put on the stand as well. Now again, the stand is the same. It's individually packaged. Hang that into the hole here. And there you go, blood. I actually anticipate a very unfair question as to which one would I prefer. I simply cannot answer because both are phenomenal figures. Details with sculpting, the characters, I love both of these characters in game, and the coloring are very good other than Malenia's belt at the front. But I mean, as a whole, these two figures are very solid releases. What's more, I got them at 18% off on the first day, so that makes me even happier. Now, do you agree with my review of these two figures? Comment down below and let me know. Do you like Malenia? Do you like Blood? Also, the DLC Shadow of the Erdtree trailer has just dropped. I love it. I really can't wait for them to release more characters in the game. But you know what? Please Ranni first for Wave 3. I can't wait. I just want to collect all the characters from the Elden Ring world, and to keep it more consistent because I've got these two as addition to the Wave 1 ones as well. You can check that video in the link down below. Do remember to like the like button and sub to my channel for more stuff like this. Check out my other videos.